One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. We are back. What's a podcast off of a you know spring break induced break? We are back. Whole squad. Shout out to my guy, always available. Hashtag Shrewer Eddie.
What's happening, fellas?
Shout out to my man, Don't Charge Abdul.
Wow, we here, baby.
I
What
am
up?
I am DJ Jerome Baker the third. What's a podcast? New Testament is the name of this particular episode.
Okay.
It's gonna be a banger. Shout out to everybody on the Patreon who has been, holding it down for us. I've been holding down the blogs with Chopping Blades, and the blog itself. Been doing that. I'm
Been active out here.
Yo, Chopping Blades, that's bangers, dog. I've been listening to them on the way to work.
You told me today. It's bangers. You know what I mean?
Bangers.
It's early Sunday morning activity. You know what I mean? Sometimes I can get to it, sometimes I can't. But we appreciate everybody who stays tapped in. There's a lot of good stuff on the way. Abdul, what's up with the Discord? How's that going?
It's going.
Okay. The Discord is let's look for a June 1st. A June 1st debut.
Yeah, did we have another deadline?
It was all in your
Oh shit.
All in your creative abilities, but
I need to focus. I'm dropping the ball.
We gotta get Abdul a new laptop.
Yes.
We're gonna set up a GoFundMe.
So listen. I just did the knowledge, right? You can get the 15 with the M3 chip. Banger.
A 15-inch. Pause.
That's why I said the 15. I didn't say the.
No, I didn't know what you were referring to. Just because.
You knew.
Hey, yo.
You knew.
That's why, you know what I mean? As a DJ, we just said the 13 or the 15. You feel me? So
that's still a pause.
Yeah, but it's not saying the inch. So you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, you can get the 13, you get the 15.
Size 15.
Size 15. With the new M3 chip, you can get that for $12.99.
So that means we need to raise $12.99 for the kid.
More like 14 plus tax.
It's gonna be 15 total.
I think I kind of want a 1-3.
Size 13.
Yeah, I don't think I need a 15-inch. Pause.
Yo,
that's a little sounded crazy. I just need to get like a 13-inch.
That sounded crazy.
Oh my god.
So yes, nevertheless, you can get the 13 with the M3 chip. If you can't do the flat out credit card swipe, you can trade in the Mac that you're on now, which might get you $200.
No, I have a extremely old MacBook Pro. No, sorry, a MacBook Air.
Listen.
They still
2007 or something.
That's what I'm about to say. Don't say no, bro. They can still give you money towards it. Don't trip. Like,
all right.
Don't block your blessings, as my mother says.
Don't block my blessings. I got you.
Right. So you can do that, and then it would be about $108 for a year before you paid off the
wait, $108 a month.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to pay $108. I don't like these payment plans.
But here's what I'm saying. If they give you the $200, it'll be less. It'll be about 90 something.
It'll be less if you just put it on your credit card and just pay it off.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you both.
I get airline points.
And you get points, yeah.
I'm just giving you both options just so that you can make the best decision.
Or if one of the listeners has some that wears a size 9, they want some trade bait.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
I mean, listen,
we might be able to work something out. I got 8 pairs of them black cement 3s. Let's work something out.
You figure it out on your own.
You got 8 pairs?
Something like that.
Are they out yet or the ones that are coming out?
Sorry, I meant the leather reimagined
4s. Okay.
Yeah. Did I say 3s?
Yeah.
Oh, threes into this year though.
Yeah, 3s are coming out at the end of this year.
I need 4 pairs.
He will have 8 pairs of them.
I need 4. That's the best shoe. That's the best shoe ever.
That's your favorite shoe ever?
4. Which one?
Black cement 3s.
That is your shoe. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, y'all know that.
yeah, you used to have the
And
01 pair.
Jerome likes them through every stage.
Oh yeah, we gonna rock them, baby.
That's one of the shoes that actually does not look bad worn the fuck out.
That leather will look
That
good.
01 leather. I just don't know what this one's gonna feel.
I think that if it's like the 4s, it's gonna
If
be
it's
the
a
best one.
reimagine?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the quality on these military 4s is really good. I know we're jumping into sneakers already, but
the padding on the inside of the 4s, pause, is like
top tier.
I don't remember them being like that ever.
So they said they're building a lot of these 4s based on the Nike SB 4 that they did, which came with a lot of cushioning. And yeah, that reimagined 4 is really good cushioning in that one, and they're super comfortable. And so is this military 4, which I just got my hands on Saturday.
The military 4 is the same as the reimagined bread 4s.
Yep, and I've been wearing them. I've worn them. Today is Wednesday. I've worn them for 3 days, and they haven't creased yet. I'm not gonna lie, man.
The military blue 4s might be my favorite 4.
That's a fact. Me too.
Maybe better than the bread.
It might be for me as well.
Yeah,
they might be for me as well.
Yeah,
I'm starting to really like these.
You heard it here first. Yeah, the leathers for sure definitely are better than the Nubuck ones.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna save the. We're gonna save the.
Yeah, we'll get back to it.
We'll get back to it
a bit later. But obviously, there's a lot going on in the world.
We missed last week.
We took last week off for various reasons.
Where were you at? You were out of town?
You went to Arizona?
No, I just had a quick 2 days in New York. I was right back.
Were you supposed to go to Arizona during spring break or no?
Yeah, we were supposed to. It didn't work out for a multitude of reasons.
Sometimes it be like that.
I'll be back in Arizona soon, very, very soon. Thank goodness. So, but yeah, just good time.
How was New York?
Good.
You went with the Bean, or you went with Pierre and the crew?
Darling Nikki trip. Just quick 2 days, man. Quick 2 days, play one day.
Who'd you go with? Let's get the name rundown real quick. See if you can remember everybody this time.
Pay.
Boom.
Pay.
All right, you can stop there. Yeah. You can stop there.
Why? Who's
listen to Chopping Blades, bro?
Yeah, listen to Chopping Blades, bro.
Okay.
But solid time.
Shout out to Pay, man. Shout out.
If you want to hear about the New York rundown, please listen to the latest episode of Chopping Blades.
We could give you a quick little recap. Jerome's being humble. He played at LeBain. He got it in.
I'm not even humble. It's on the gram now. The gram
didn't start DJing. Didn't start his set till 1:30 on a Wednesday.
We didn't start till 1:45 on a Wednesday, which is
that's bananas.
Crazy.
What time did y'all end up shutting it down? Or did y'all shut it down, or somebody came on after y'all?
We were done at 4:16.
Did they have the pool open?
Nah, it's because it's cold. It wasn't cold. It was like, you know what I mean? It's about to be there.
What's the name of the spot?
LeBain at the Standard Hotel. Le Bon. Literally Le Bon, because it was a long story. We figured that out. Good time, New York, though. Good time.
New York's always fun, man. I did a quick little trip to New York as well. I went out of town with the family last week for the kids' spring break. Went to Mexico for a few days and then came back. And
you want to talk about your zipline experience?
Listen, your boy almost didn't make it to this podcast.
We gotta get you some swim lessons, yo.
I almost drowned doing this stupid zipline thing, trying to impress my kids. So we went to the zipline thing, and the very last station, you start whatever on top of the tree or whatever, but the zipline lands in the water. So,
and nobody tells you that.
Nah, you can see people going through it, but I was like, "Yo, I don't know how to swim." He's like, "Nah, you go through the waterfall and you're gonna land
on land
right there, and you'll be fine. You can put your feet down and you'll be all right."
Yeah,
I was like, I'm still a little bit nervous, but my kids go, they're screaming, enjoying themselves. My wife goes, she's laughing,
and all of them are strong swimmers.
Of course, all of them.
Okay.
My wife was a lifeguard. My kids,
there it is.
They are on swim teams and all that shit.
Fish.
Yeah, they're fish, right? They love the water. So I watched this lady go before me, and I'm like, hey, she kind of landed before the waterfall. So at this point, I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is going to be safe for the kid. I had you have to like take your shoes off, and I had the little water shoes on that we had just had to buy at the theme park.
Aqua socks.
The aqua socks, we had to buy those. So I had those on. Man, I was like, all right, fuck it. Let's do it. I go.
But once you get to the last one, you're committed.
Yeah, I'm already there. At this point, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna walk out. Like,
nah.
And my family's over there waiting for me. It's not like we have phones or anything like that. Everything's in the locker. I'm like, if I go around and I lose them,
you can't.
Then who the fuck knows when I'm gonna see them?
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's just do it. I go, fam. I land like 7 feet away from the waterfall. Like I land dumb early in the water. I start.
You let go?
No, I did not let go. No fucking way I was gonna let go. But I tried to put my feet down, and I went down. When I went down, I'm like, oh, my feet didn't even touch the joint. So that's when I started panicking.
Because your feet didn't hit the bottom.
My feet did not hit the bottom. So I start panicking and I start kicking. I lose one shoe in the process, right? The joint just flies off.
Oh, you kicking hard as a motherfucker.
I'm kicking and I'm trying to make my way back. And the dude is like, use your hands. And I'm like, use my hands. That means I would have to let go. And I was like, that's not happening. So eventually I kind of came close and he came into the water and, held out his hand and I grabbed it and he pulled me up and very traumatic experience. I think I'm going to have to learn how to swim this year.
Is your wife laughing at you the whole time this is going on?
She was like, I knew you were going to freak out because when she went, she landed dumb early too.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh shit, he's not going to like this. But but listen, man, that's part of what this is.
Did you have fun though?
I did have fun.
Zip lines are fun as shit.
I'm kind of over it after the first one. I'll be very honest, but this shit is for the kids, bro. It's not a. My wife hates it when I say this, but it's not a very relaxing vacation when you're with the kids. It's just you're on go time on their schedule, and they want to do this, they want to do that,
and they're doing wild shit that you worried about, so it's not relaxing.
Yeah. It's not relaxing for me either. We went up on I went up on this huge slide that's probably about, I would say at least like 15 stories high. It's about as high as the Washington Monument, kind of. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it felt like it.
And you went down it?
No, I did not go down, but I walked all the way up there with her. And I was like, I'm not going to go down. So I watched her.
Who went down?
Sophia.
Both of your daughters?
Just one of them. The other one was doing something else. But she went down and man, I love that my kids are braver than I am, but
they know how to swim.
The water shit is not for me.
Plus, kids' sense of fear is a lot lower.
They're fearless.
They're fearless.
They're a little like illogical, right? Like they don't think it all the way through.
They don't think about it all the way through.
I'm going for it. You know what I mean?
I look back at like our childhood, like we did dumb shit that was mad dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And we never even thought twice about it. Like doing crazy shit, driving crazy, and running red lights, speeding, doing dumb shit.
I don't think I've ever seen you wait at a red light.
Let's relax. I'm very careful now. I stopped though.
Okay, red lights are stop signs for you.
I do watch for other traffic, but back then, man, it was just we were just completely reckless.
Wild.
Yeah, but yeah, Mexico was fun. Came back, and then I shot up to New York for the day.
Like when you got back, or the next day?
Yeah, like the next day, I went up to New York. Actually, my whole family and I were supposed to go. We were supposed to spend the night there, hang out with family up there, and see, all our people up there and whatnot, and then come back on Sunday. But my wife and kids weren't feeling good. They got a little bit sick from the trip, and food poisoning type shit, and I was the only one who could go. So yeah, I shot up there.
You got that African stomach. You good?
Exactly. But yeah, man, it was fun. I went up to go see Clark Kent for this Scars Pizza was having this Jordan Brand Classic party. And I hadn't seen Clark in a minute, so it was good to see him. It was a event that they had for the kids who were playing in the Jordan Brand Classic. So they had like a little pizza party for them earlier in the day. I think that tournament is for the best basketball seniors in the whole country, boys and girls. So I think Derek Harper's son was there. Shaq's daughter was there. What's my man's name? He used to play for the Wizards. Gilbert Arenas, his daughter was there.
Were any of them there?
No, it was just the kids.
Yeah.
It was just the kids. They were being moved around by the Jordan Brand and their people. So they came in a bus and they hung out. They got blessed with a whole bunch of like swag and merch, and they ate pizza and soda, and they had a DJ for them and all that. And then after that, after the kids left, it became like an adult party, and Clark was spinning. And
was Clark spinning for the kids too?
Nah. They had like a younger DJ Walla. You heard of him, Rome?
I have not.
No. Yeah, he's like a well-known New York DJ that plays like, for younger crowds. And the kids were going crazy. They were having a ball. I tell you what though. So if you think back generation-wise, this new generation with like the seniors in high school going down to like our kids' room, I see them dancing a lot more. I want to say the generation right before them.
No dancing.
No dancing.
But
there was our generation where we were dancing. We were going. Now, then I think it skipped a generation, and this new generation, they're dancing. They're party, but they party in a different way. So they don't like trying to get up and trying to wind up.
Guys don't dance with girls. They all dance together.
They're not winding up on a girl, or what I'm saying, slowly moving in there like that, like how we used to.
Yeah.
They're like dancing in like a circle,
like
and
the whole group.
Yeah, it's almost like a group dance, or like it's a battle. You know what I mean? It's like that. I do like the energy though. The kids are really running it. But yeah, it was. Oh, I missed the important part. So when I got to New York, I had on a pair of those Busy P Air Forces, which I hadn't worn in a really, really long time. I took them to New York. I'm walking around the whole city with my man Brendan from Complex. He has me walking around. We're hanging out. We'll go eat, me, him, his girl, and a couple of his friends. Yo, I feel the air bubble, the air unit on my shit collapse, right? Like little Omar's calling me right now. I wonder what he wants. I hit him later.
I've never had an air bubble and a pair of Air Force Ones collapse.
I have, but it's sort of like when you step on it, you kind of feel the sides poking out a little bit. Yeah, this one was different. Like my whole foot felt going through the whole midsole.
Wow.
Right? So I kept on walking on it. And the more I walked, the worse it got. Eventually, the whole shit collapsed. And I wish I had them around here. I'll show you guys.
Flat tire.
It was literally like a flat tire. And the outsole just came right off. So I had no sneakers. It's 420. Every place in New York is crazy. And I'm trying to see if I should buy a pair of sneakers. I hit up Clark and I'm like, yo, my joints went out on me. He's like, I got you. And hit me off with a pair of the military 4s, which I wore for the rest of the day.
Just so happened to have a pair of size 9s.
Well, he was like, I guess he was going to give me a pair for the Scars party anyway. And I just got him a little bit early. So, yeah, shout out to Clark Kent, of course, again. And, yeah, it was fun, man. Nice little 11 hours in New York, hung out with friends and got back on the road around 11.
Just one day.
Yeah, I went and came back. I had a hotel room up there with the family. I was just like, man, I'm going to come back home. So we lost the hotel room.
That's all right.
Unfortunately, I got charged for it.
That's all right.
Yeah, it is what it is.
There you go. It's 11 hours in New York. New Testament.
Were y'all up there together?
No, I went up there on Saturday. I think Rome was there up there during the week.
Yeah, we came back Friday morning.
Okay.
But we'll be back very soon. A lot of opportunities.
Same squad or Dolo mission?
Nah. I'm not Dolo on too much moving forward. We got some new things cracking off, man. Some real incredible things going down.
You taking Dawn and Nikki on the road?
Yeah, we just locked in Norfolk for May, and then I think we're doing Jamaica in July.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah. I gotta call Armageddon back tonight. Matter of fact, which is not gonna happen.
Oh, you're doing his party?
He had he has a bunch of dates he came at us with, and one of them was Jamaica, one of them was Mexico. So we'll see what it hits for. You know what I'm saying?
But
my May schedule's already done. June's 90% done. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But you guys will see some newer things we have going on.
Okay.
Too. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Rich. You know, we're gonna get it popping for sure. So what's a podcast? New Testaments. You know, obviously, look, man, there's a lot going on in the world. We've been seeing, you know, today's big deal that they've officially signed into law that TikTok has to be sold within a year from its parent company or
to an American.
To an American, or it'll be banned in America.
That's fucked up.
I think number one, it's foolish because you got people who are making their living on TikTok, and you know, like
How about if a Chinese American buys it?
I don't see why that wouldn't count. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I think the issue. I watched a TikTok today about it, and basically what they're saying is the world is learning. America is learning too much about itself. And so, in order for them to slow down the revolution,
that's the smart. That's facts. America is learning too much about itself.
That's why the government wants TikTok shut down, is because you can see how your money's funding what's going on, and
they can't handle the truth.
Well, you can learn, and you can see where your tax dollars are going to. You can see what's going on with your
where it's not going to, rather.
Where everything is going to. And so I think that it's a very expansive and just good TikTok and there's a bunch of them on there, but it really gives you a good idea of what's going on. So we'll see what that hits for.
So what if TikTok decides they don't want to sell?
Then they will ban it in America.
They've stated that they're not going anywhere. They're going to try to.
They're going to try to sell it.
No. They're going to try to just win in the courts, appeals, litigation, things of that nature.
They can't though, right?
Why? Yeah. Why can't they? Because this is you could claim some sort of racist behavior, because now you're stopping just because a company is owned by a Chinese individual. Does that mean, or Chinese people, does that mean they're not allowed in America?
Essentially, that's what they're saying.
What they're saying is because of its ties to China and its potential use as like spyware for the Chinese against the Americans, they want to cut it. They want it banned in the United States.
I know, but based on dude's testimony that he gave in front of Congress, and based on everything he said, he's like, "Yo, my shit is exactly the same as everybody else's. I don't understand."
I think what I think they're gonna do. Well, like I said, the issue is that America's finding out too much about itself, and what's gonna end up happening is it's gonna be some kind of shell company. It's gonna be some kind of fake company that they're just going to create and set up, and they'll try to do the back work on them. They'll see that there's nothing back there to see, and they'll sell it to somebody's cousin. And it'll stay around. I mean, people really go crazy on TikTok. TikTok is actually like, as much as you see little kids doing whatever they're doing, it's a place for adults to really gather and like go crazy on. Like, I'm not mad at TikTok at all.
Me neither.
Like, it's actually pretty entertaining for sure.
It's also pretty informative.
It's like, very informative.
Like, I'll be honest, like, I think I've talked about this in previous episodes. The sort of things that my algorithm is focused on is very informative and borderline educational. Like, I'm I'm not really learning, but if I wanted to, I could learn about construction. Like I love watching those type of things.
100%.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, like there's YouTube, but I think TikTok has a bit more of a fun, little easier learning
twist
curve.
to it.
Yeah, it's not so serious. YouTube is like really, really serious, and we got to monitor.
Yeah.
TikTok is like, yo, I'm just trying to make orange chicken from scratch.
I want the cliff notes. I don't want to have to be.
It's like how do I make orange chicken in a minute? You know what I'm saying? And here goes some girl in New York who just chefs it up and crushes it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, you know, it's gonna be ugly across the board, but we'll see what happens. So you know, Israel, Gaza still going on, unfortunately, man.
Iran.
Iran's in there, Yemen's in there. Israel's just really they're bullies in this situation, man. They're going for it. They've gone for it. You know, I don't know what you guys is actually.
Did you guys hear?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I just remembered we are about 10 minutes over.
Shit. Yeah.
We're about 10 minutes over. So before we do a deep dive into the ugly
Palestine conflict.
The Palestine conflict.
We're about to break it down.
Look at us here. What's a podcast?
Also, we're about to buy TikTok. We're gonna buy
TikTok after Abdul sets up his monthly plan at apple.com. So
a plan to buy TikTok.
We're gonna set up a GoFundMe to buy TikTok.
So shout out to you. If you are a free member, you got an extra 10 minutes. If you are a paid member, we apologize for giving those
the poor's
non-paying members free.
Those peasants.
Right,
you know, so peace out to the free tier, and if you're the gangster tier, we'll be right with you. Give us a second. Peace.